short, but listen close. It's a story you all may know.
Do you all want to hear it?
Yeah.
Let's hear it and tell us so.
Yeah.
All right, here is the story of Peter Pan.
There was a place.
A faraway place.
There was a faraway place where the sun always shone, the sky was always blue, and no one ever grew old. This place was called Neverland, and it's where Peter Pan and Tinkerbell lived.
And not so very far away in the city of London lived Michael, John, and Wendy Darling. Every night they would gather into the nursery to hear Wendy tell tales of Peter Pan. And one night, while Wendy was in the middle of her story, Peter Pan appeared with Tinkerbell. "I've lost my shadow. I've come to find it."
Here it is, said Wendy, as she sewed it back onto Peter's body. You know, simple shadow sewing sure shows super skill.
Ooh, say that 5 times fast.
Simple shadow sewing sure shows super skill. Simple shadow showing sure shows super skill. Simple shadow sewing sure shows.
That's okay. You halfway made it.
Okay.
Come to Neverland with me, said Peter. There you'll never have to grow up, and I love your stories there.
Wendy, John, and Michael all cheered. Peter sprinkled some of Tinkerbell's pixie dust over the children and told them to think happy thoughts.
Ooh, what's your happy thought?
Ice cream.
Ooh, I like that too. Off to Neverland, said Peter, second star to the right, and straight on till morning. As they flew over Neverland, they saw blue waterfalls and mermaids singing in a lagoon.
I want to be where the people are.
Wrong story. They loved Neverland, and it was the most beautiful place they had ever seen. And Peter took them to his underground lair, where they met the Lost Boys.
But just then, a commotion could be heard brewing up above them. Peter and the Lost Boys scrambled to peer out of their hidden home. There, they saw pirates in the jungle. And at the head of this pirate crew was none other than Captain Hook.
I'll find Peter Pan's lair if it's the last thing I do.
But just then Peter appeared. I'm here, you codfish. Peter and Captain Hook had a fierce duel, clashing swords, until Hook was defeated, chased away by a tick-tocking crocodile.
Oh, TikTok.
No, thanks, not that TikTok, this TikTok.
Oh, I'm sorry. A few days later, Hook, Mr. Speed, and the pirates, they all returned back to the Lost Boys' lair, and they captured Wendy, Michael, John, and Tinkerbell, and took them to his pirate ship.
Peter Pan will save us, said Wendy bravely.
Pan will never be able to save you. You'll all walk the plank.
But just then Peter appeared atop the mast of the ship. Captain Hook, he cried, this time you have gone too far. After another fierce duel, Peter threw all the pirates overboard. Captain Hook was once again chased away by the crocodile.
After the battle, Wendy, John, and Michael knew they had to get back home to London. So Peter sprinkled them with more fairy dust, and they all flew home.
Before Peter and Tinkerbell went back to Neverland, they made Wendy, John, and Michael promise to never forget them. And the darling children never did. The end.